Good evening, everyone. My name is Dwayne Turner, and today I'm going to talk to you about why maintaining your credit and keeping it in check is one of the best financial decisions you could ever make. So, for one, financial stability. If you're like 18 and over and you don't have credit, you're missing out. Like, if you're not rich, you're gonna need credit at one point or another. Like, it may not be right now, but in the future, when you want to buy that house, you want to buy that fancy new car, you need a loan, a personal loan. You know, you want to take the family on a vacation or something like that, and you don't really have the money, the funds. You can get a personal loan, fly the family out, you know, go somewhere, enjoy it. So at one point or another, everyone is going to need credit. And it's very important that you already have that good credit score and that decent standing with the 3 credit bureaus to make sure that, you know, you can get what you need and you can get like the best deals, the best interest rates on that loan. So it'll be pretty much like you just borrow money with like no interest. Like it'll be like one of the best things in your life, one of the best decisions when it comes to money. So yeah, let's get into it. My first point would have to be is that you get significant savings on interest rates and on big ticket loans. So for example, you know, let's say you buy a house. This is a house with a $250,000 house with a 30-year fixed mortgage rate. So you have this $250,000 house. You're locked in on the 5.5% interest rates for 30 years. In turn, this house is only $250,000, but you're gonna end up paying a little bit over $500,000 by the time this 30-year house is all paid off, which is absolutely crazy. But if you were to have just a 1% better interest rate, it'll save you $50,000, and that's pretty much like the power of credit in a nutshell. Instead of paying like way more than you should pay, you'll pay pretty much exactly or close to the amount that you would pay like if you bought it outright. And the good thing about credit is that you're not using your own money outright. Instead of having to drop $250,000 out of your bank account, which most people don't have, which is why they use credit, you can spend someone else's money. Yeah, you are paying like more back over time, but the better your credit score, the less you have to pay back over time. So that's why like establishing the good credit and having good credit should be something that everyone focuses on, and why, you know, it's just unbelievable. Another thing would be better terms and availability on loan products. So what this means is that like when it comes to loans, you're gonna have the best of the best, you know, like the best offers that people with a lower credit score would not get. Like they wouldn't even see these, like the companies wouldn't even talk to them about these. But since you have the best credit, like pretty much they're gonna give you the best rates, the best deals that no one else is getting. Like these are, yeah. So you pretty much won't be paying too much out of pocket depending on how good your credit score is. Like, yeah, these interest rates can get pretty low, so it's important to establish good credit and make sure that, you know, your credit score is intact. Another thing, this is my personal favorite. This is why I got started into credit and why I just like it so much, is because with credit cards, it pretty much changed the way like I see buying like products and everything. Like I pretty much don't use my debit card at all. Only time I use that is when I want to withdraw money, and that's only because with credit cards, with most credit cards, if you try to withdraw money, it costs more pretty much. So yeah, credit cards, that's one thing that having a good credit score does. It offers you like more credit cards, and like the best credit cards, the best deals. Like a lot of these credit cards are there. You have like your general credit cards. These are like the ones that like offer like the basic like 2% back, 3% back. Then you have like specialized credit cards. These are the credit cards that pretty much they offer like different rewards, like tailored like to certain groups. Like there's a cards for like military members. Like pretty much with cards like that, you would probably get like like free airfare or something like that, depending on how much you spend. And you got other stuff for like with the 2% back, 3% back, like for people who just want like cash back. Like, it'll be like they can have like different rotating like categories. Like, okay, you can get like 6% back on gas this month, or you can get like 6% back at certain grocery stores this month. It could be something like that. But there's like just a plethora of different credit cards that can have like different benefits for like certain individuals, and there's like all around like just good credit cards that give you your money back and just make buying something like you can like save like so much money doing that. There's like all different types of hacks, like card hacks. Like, okay, if you do this and then you do this, then you can like save like way much money than the average person who uses a debit card can. And yeah, that's one of the best things about having a credit card, that you can get different rewards for spending money that you were going to spend anyway. That's why cash is dead. You go in a store, you spend $10 cash. Okay, you get your money back, but in turn you get nothing else. The merchant gets the money that you gave them, and then that's like the end of the deal. But with credit, you go in, you swipe your credit card. Okay, the merchant gets what they charge, and then you don't get any money back like in the hand, but in the app or on the website, you go check how much money like your rewards, and you have this small little chunk of money over time. But yeah, the next thing I would say is probably like insurance discounts, because everybody needs insurance. You need car insurance, house insurance, life insurance. Those are the only three I know about, but I'm pretty sure those are like three good examples of insurance that everyone needs. So, and who doesn't want a discount on anything, even if you're rich? Discounts are good for everybody. But yeah, having a good credit score will allow you to get discounts, because they're relying on you to pretty much fuel their company. And if they know that they have a reliable borrower, then they know that like we'll pay their money back. Like, that'll help them out like amazingly. And like that's what your credit score does for you. Like, it shows people that this person will pay us back, like no matter like the amount of money. Like, if we get a set payment plan, this person is going to pay us back. This person is reliable. We can trust this person, and this person is good for business, and we want this person. That's why you get the best deals. That's why credit is so important. Another reason would be more housing options. Having a low credit score, it limits you. It limits your financial maneuverability, like when it comes to like purchasing houses and getting the best deals. So let's say someone has like a 800 credit score. There's another person with like a 650. Okay, they both want a $500,000 house. The person with the 800 credit score is probably way more likely to get that house, unless the person with a 650 credit score probably has like the biggest down payment. Like, they're like pretty much already paying for the house with the down payment. Like, more than likely the person with the 800 credit score is going to get it. Like, even if they have a lower down payment, just because like this person is going to pay the person who owns the house back over time. And yeah, it just works. So yeah, having a good credit score can also impact, well, it will impact your housing, like your location and like your choices of like different houses. So that's another reason, because everyone needs a roof over their head. No one wants to be sleeping outside on the ground, and comfort. So yeah, definitely have a good credit score, because you need that for sure. And my last thing would be security deposits on utilities. So when it comes to like paying bills, like actually like staying in houses, I also like some houses you move in, they might require a security deposit. If they feel like you're not like trusted like with your credit. Like if you have a low credit score, they can and they probably will ask you to put down a security deposit of a certain amount of money. And okay, if when you move out, or when your lease or your rent, your loan like contract is up, okay, they'll get a security deposit back. But like that's just no one wants to give a security deposit for a place that you're renting or leasing. Like, if you have a good credit score, it can eliminate like pretty much all of that. And like, yeah, it's just so much easier with having good credit. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Thank you for your time. Hope you all have a good day.